go through the bridge, and you can also get back through the bridge, and it's actually faster, but the bridge is on the cycle. So if you go down the bridge and you hear the bridge going up behind you, like you hear the sound of the bridge's bells, and it's already going up, then you can go back through it, and it's actually really good RNG. But if you don't, then the moment you get back there, it's gonna be up, because it's not gonna, you're gonna get cycled pretty much. So I just always take the tunnel back just to make sure. Okay, I have no clue what happened there, but okay, whatever. The guy's not standing in the barrel anymore. Okay. Okay. One thing to mention when I'm still driving, and I'm gonna try not to kill myself. Hello. Cool. The moment I want to mention this thing, I'm hitting something. Okay, so see that bar in the bottom left? It says 93. Like, you probably figured out that it's my HP, right? But it's pretty interesting that this game almost never gives you 100 HP. People that were designing it figured out, hey, if we give 100 HP here and 100 HP in like the biggest shootout of the game, that may not be fair. I mean, it sounds kind of fair to me if if you can live with that if you can live with that on the shootout, then why not just have more HP on easier missions? But whatever, right? So they thought like, hey, we can't show like more than 100, but in the code we can do whatever we want. So in some of the missions in the game, you can have up to 300 HP while the game still shows up 100, and the NPCs that are with you can have up to 600 if I recall correctly. There's a table showing all the HP values on the Mafia Discord. Yeah, thanks for help, Bobby. After getting stuck for like a minute, nice one, dude. Yeah, what Beater explained right now, but how is it handled in the code? But whatever, it's supposed to make sense. Okay, right now we're back to Bolt Thrower, which is a really spinnable car, so I'm kind of careful. And the problem is Bolt Thrower is pretty lightweight, and also has the, like most cars in the game, has rear drive and also rear wheel drive. You get what I mean. And also it's pretty powerful. So that's like the worst combination of all, especially with the lightweight. Powerful cars in this game are really alright if they're heavy, but the moment the car is lightweight, you're gonna flip it on every sidewalk just because physics works like that in this game for some reason. Yeah, then the bar only shows the percentage of health you have, but the actual health is different from mission to mission. Yeah. So we're done with delivering the car to the mechanic and back, and now we get a phone call. The next day we get a phone call that we should actually go to the racetrack and race. And if anyone has played this game casually, this is probably, like, my guess, 90% of the time, this is the moment you stopped. Because the race is just incredibly hard. Especially, like, I'm playing on the 1.0 version of the game, because it lets you skip most of the race. But if you're playing on a newer one, you get to choose the difficulty of the race, and you can turn off the damage done to your car by others. On 1.0, you cannot change that. and the default is actually the very hard mode from 1.2, and with the damage on. So yeah, good luck. So like get the moment, you know, the moment when people in speedrunners chats just say like, I remember this mission from my childhood, I could never beat it. That's the mission for Mafia. Like, the race was incredible. And you know, it's, oh shit, okay, that was kind of stupid. The moment you're going near a cop, it's sometimes better to hit him and kill him instead of just running away, because if you hit a cop and kill him immediately, then you get a wanted level for like a frame, and then you lose it because there is no one to blame you. It's as simple as that, because cops only, like cops in the city only know that you're guilty of something if other cops have called them from like a phone booth, from like a there are special cop phone booths. So if a cop doesn't get to that phone booth and you kill him, then nobody's there to chase you, which is pretty good. The graphical glitches are probably due to just new system. I don't know. Hello? Hello? Please? Okay. Cool story, Bob. Yeah, whatever. Give me a second. Yes, I would like to start the game again. I would really like to start the game again, please. Okay, there we go. Load the game. City. Okay, so we'll have to just go there the second time. Whatever. I don't think I've ever seen this crap before. But that's actually the thing for that never happened before. So I'll think I'll need to remember to add it. Because I don't really know like what could be the reason I hit enter. Maybe that's the thing. Whoa, that was close. Okay. Yeah, thanks for the GLs and HFs and whatnot. Have you ever thought about running this game and just watch this and think about it twice? 'Cause this is just like, I didn't do anything. I was just driving normally, and this shit happens. And it's, you know, it's hilarious. But yeah, I would like to get there. Like a crash and flipping my car. No, thank you. Like, please. Yeah, all types of crashes today. Exactly. Hello, please. Okay, that was kind of my fault, but good thing I didn't flip this time, or whatever. Bye, lads. Fitting for a race mission to keep crashing, yeah. Yeah, wanted level doesn't really matter in that. The cutscene will play like with whatever wanted level you have, I think. Never had an issue with. Okay, that would be it. That never happened before, but I've never had an issue with this with this particular cutscene playing. It's just the master race cutscene that plays every time, no matter what work you do, I think. So no. I just need to not hit anybody here, because it's gonna fail me for causing an accident. Hello? There we go. Perfect. So this is the race, and on 1.0 you can do this fancy skip that I will attempt to do. this is not the fancy skip, this is just the usual bugger shortcut. And if right here you just turn here and go kind of out of the track, the game will tell you that you're going the wrong way. If you just ignore that, and then reset the checkpoint at a very specific place, like here, then you get warped to like the beginning, and it still counts as a full lap. So instead of the lap normally takes like 2.5 minutes, I think, and you pretty much save 1:30 every time you do it, and you save like the frustration of racing with these guys, because this race is, you know, after sometimes it's pretty okay, but it's still annoying if they crash into you or something. So that's all. It's a lot, and right this way you do it pretty much all by yourself, with some exceptions, so it's okay. Okay, so this is the second time we do the same thing pretty much. You just have to get to the checkpoint and reset. And this is like duping, and this is like insta-passing cherry poppers in Vice City, only better because you actually have a counter and you don't have to remember how many times you've done it. So that's something. The same thing that works for Bolt Thrower works for this car, because you don't have a roof, so if you flip it you die. It's pretty easy to flip it on the turn to the skip, and that's why I'm usually careful there. Like right here, you can hit a wall and then flip the car and hit the ground, which kills you immediately. And that fails the race, so you have to just start the whole race again. So it's annoying, and I've done it like, I don't know, I've done it twice or maybe 3 times on the 5th lap, and it's like twice too many, I guess. AI doesn't die when they flip. I don't know, I haven't seen a car flip in this race, because I don't really pay attention to the other cars, but sounds like a thing, actually. Sounds like something that could happen in this game. Okay, this is next to last, so just once more and we're done.
The Shalti donated $5. Hey all, thanks for including Mafia in ESA. Good luck poker. Save Frank and kill the dogs.
Yeah, thanks dude. Oops, okay. Yeah, the AI are not real actors in this mission, so they cannot die while flipping. Nice. Okay, we're done in a few seconds. Now just now, so we've won the race. Everybody's happy because they got their money back and much more, I guess. And now, as a I don't know, a ticket of appreciation, we're supposed to visit Lucas Bertoni because he has a gift for us. And this opens the side missions for Lucas Bertoni. You can do stuff for him. Like this time you did him a favor. You've done him a favor because he won the race, so he wants some money. But next times you can just take small jobs from him after certain story missions in the game, and that way you can. And in exchange, he'll show you how to open certain cars. Because the thing I forgot to mention, and I should have mentioned it in the very beginning. You cannot just steal a car from a street just like in GTA in this game. You actually have to know how to open a certain car with like, you know, with the tools. How to open its lock. So that's why every time before a mission, you get to know a new car. Ralphie shows you how to open a new car. And you cannot even jack a car off the street if you like a car being driven. If you don't know how to use the lockpick on it. If I don't have a wanted level here, then I can trigger Luca early here. It's pretty cool. Because otherwise I would have to get out of my car. If they don't see me and I get out of my car, I can usually trigger most of the cutscenes. Yeah, you need to progress in the game to learn how to pick locks on newer cars.
Poker. I don't know if Ben's coming, but I'm gonna give you a hug.
Okay, thank you very much,
Here's a
Zero.
hug. We did it.
Yeah, you did it. Thanks a lot.
How's the run going?
Pretty terrible. Like, no, it's pretty okay, but I once had a crash, and then after the crash I flipped my car and died.
Yeah, I heard this game crashes quite sometimes.
Yeah, it doesn't.
How was the taxi ride?
The taxi mission was actually pretty alright. Aside from dying there too, but that was completely random.
Alright.
So I couldn't do anything. And that's probably
Basic sound.
yeah. That's the end of, I think, the longest mission in the game. All right. Good luck. The narration voice is very human-like. I've heard worse, so I'm actually pretty okay with that. Oh shit! I have a cop nearby, so hey, how to avoid cops if you want that? You can even avoid cop cars that way. You just block the back entrance, and they get blocked, and they don't see you behind the fence, and you can just enter here. So you don't actually have to go for the car that Lucas showed you how to open a car where it's parked, but you don't actually have to do it. So you just come back to the bar, and thank God Sarah is consistent now, because there is a Sarah skip. This is the mission Sarah. I ask you to remember the girl from the beginning because it was actually Tommy's future wife. We're actually just kind of playing her bodyguard, playing the role of her bodyguard. To scare off some goons. And the thing is, normally you just, you know, the ancient strats were just beating the guys. The newer ones were just running to her apartment with some placebos to make it more consistent. That didn't really work for everybody, like looking down, hitting air, whatever. But right now there is a consistent setting for that. So I'm waiting until the last line ends, and then I'm running into the cutscene, skipping the cutscene immediately, going here. Fully loading my punch just for timing purposes, so I stop for a certain moment. How do you avoid those goons? You just run past them. And that's pretty much it. So right now, the moment he says I've got something else to do today, you just run to her apartment. Like a proper gentleman. And the thing is, the very old, there used to be a meme with Sarah, because the old way was with beating all the goons, you would end up with talking to Sarah, and she had a pretty long dialogue, and you can skip that, but by hitting her, and she would say stuff like, "Oh, Tommy, no," and it was actually faster than her full lines. So her last line was like, you punch her and you hear Tommy say, "It's okay, Sarah, anytime." So that was like the meme about this. That's like the ancient meme about this mission. So old I don't even remember this, because I'm a new boy. And right now the cutscene triggers. You just have to hit the skip button pretty fast, because if you don't, then the mission fails in the cutscene. That's annoying. So right now we're gonna just take revenge on the goons that wanted to go with an assault on Sarah. What are you doing, Tommy? It's okay, Sarah, anytime. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Polly is looking very truthful right now. Yeah, this game is really good. So you just pick up both of them. No time to talk, yeah. No shit, dude. Okay, so right now we're just gonna go. And this mission is pretty interesting. I should probably start. I don't really have much to explain, so this is probably a good moment to start explaining what's gonna happen in like 2 minutes. There is a wall clip in this mission you need to do, because this mission is pretty much you enter the service station. Like, this is like the place where the goons are located and where they meet, and there's a lot of them there. So you beat up some of them, and then you shoot the rest because they start shooting you. And this is like a pretty long shooting section that's kind of risky too, because one of the guy has Magnum, and Magnum is pretty powerful. So the ancient strats was to just do it casually and go through the fight. The somewhat newer struts were that if you take a 4-door car, you park it in a pretty specific spot with a pretty specific angle, then you can just enter the back of it, because you can do that in this game. You can enter the back of a car, and then when you leave the back of the car, then your animation is like, no. Okay, it still worked. I still triggered him somehow, never mind. Because you need to trigger Big Biff to talk to you. So we used to, because that's already my era. We used to have a 4-door car. So right now you would be looking for a 4-door car to get one. Like, you would pray for a spawn there, like for a parked car there, or a spawn somewhere, and you would stop it and hijack it just to have a 4-door car. Clip through the wall and then go like the other way around, and you still could get shot by the Magnum guy because you met him, but you skipped most of the fight and everything, so it was still okay. The kind of newer strat that was found by Podingus and used for like a week was that you don't need a 4-door, you just need this car, and if you park it right next to the wall and walk on its roof, it can send you through the wall, because its roof is really glitchy. Well, it's pretty random, so it wasn't really too cool. I mean, it was better than looking for a car, surely, but you know, it was random. But the new one is, you've already seen me do wall clips, and right here you can do 4 quick wall clips, and this is actually the guy we need to kill in this mission, so we just gonna do it now. So, you know, no time to do it later, so we do it as early as possible. Then we do the second clip. We activate the cutscene earlier, so it actually not only equal to the previous setups, but it's even faster, because you trigger the cutscene through the wall, and you don't wait for Polly to trigger the cutscene. You just stand here. This is the third one. The setup for wall clips was found by Beater, by the way, and it's really great. So right now we just pointed at that wall and it should work, yeah. So right now you just go through here. Normally you would wait here for like 10 seconds on these barrels, but it's faster. Right now you're supposed to chase these guys, but the guy we killed was the driver of the car. So the moment you get close to the car, you just the cutscene triggers code, because the game thinks you killed the driver and you're just getting close to the car he was driving. So I hope I explained that pretty clearly what was happening there, because there was a lot of things happening at one moment. Right now we're trying to do this fancy trick here. Come on. Okay, you can, if you block both doors of the car, you can just warp out. I sometimes forget there's no... That wasn't the thing here, but I sometimes tend to forget that on some missions you don't get a load screen here, and I just go all the way and I get hit by a tram or something. But right now I remembered about it, but I just realized there was a tram on my radar in the last moment possible. So right now our mission is to go to a hotel and then like scare off its manager. Well, like not even scare off everybody else, because you know the manager, we're supposed to kill him, so doubt he's gonna be scared afterwards. But we're supposed to kill the manager, blow up his office, and the mission name is the whore. So like there is also a whore in the, there's also a prostitute in the hotel that we need to kill, because she's leaking some information from us or something. And spoiler alert, Tommy's not going to do it, mostly because we skipped the hotel part, but also because like he's too good for all of this. And this is the moment Tommy starts doing like something completely opposite to what he's told, and that's really, you know, if you're in the mob and you start doing stuff that you're not supposed to, then you may not be the mob member for much longer. Tommy actually made it for a few more years, but yeah, didn't really help him. This is actually pretty bad. Hello, manual gearing. Come on. Okay, they got stuck, so I can still get lucky here. I hope I do. Come on. Yeah, I think I'll just get lucky. And yeah, no cops nearby, so I can just enter the hotel room. Are you kidding me? There we go. I just crouched behind the car and you didn't see me for like a second. Yeah, looking at chat instead of the road is a really dumb idea. Don't do it. Oh yeah, if you jump on the wrong stairs, then that happens. But you can always jump onto the stairs, but not always on the stairs themselves. Right now I'm gonna set up a glitch that's called the flying glitch, and combined with the wall clip, it's actually a really cool setup. Right here you just turn to the left a bit, as that's a quote from Jess, who is world record holder of this game. Just wing it every time, dude. That's what I do. So yeah, and we do that because I just turned off the flying glitch. We do that to avoid the fail trigger of the mission, which is like here. So we were before the flying glitch. We only, when we knew the wall clip glitch, Wojtas was once trying for an hour to go through that window and jump to the other side. And when he actually hit like a pixel of the other roof, the mission failed immediately without him even falling down. So that was like already suspicious. And then later it turned out that there is a fail trigger on the roof. So like the first setup, shameless plug, the first setup that actually skipped the hotel was mine, but like the first setup, the first attempt to do it was mine, but it took like 2 minutes, so it costs you like it used to cost you like 2 minutes. So yeah, then Judge and Leader found out like a proper way to skip the hotel. So right now we just skip to the next mission, which is the priest, which is not really. The missions are not split the same way in the code as they are in the game itself. Like from what you can see from the interface, so it's really weird. But yeah, it's technically the next mission. I didn't get my gun out. I crouched so that this guy would come to me. It's not really consistent always, but sometimes it works. So I was hoping for that. Problem with skipping the hotel is that you don't get pump action shotgun and wait, pump action shotgun? A sawed-off rather. You don't get a sawed-off, and also you don't get a sniper rifle. So you have to deal with all of them with just your pistol. But with this glitch, which is just rapid fire glitch, it's totally possible. We've got four more guys that's gonna enter through this door, and then it's the end of the shootout. So just don't. I just hope I just don't get screwed by them. They have shotguns, so they're pretty dangerous. As shotguns have pretty random damage in this game, so it's annoying, but they're pretty powerful if the AI holds it. Okay. One more guy and it's the shotgun guy. You do the rapid fire glitch by crouching, walking back, and shooting and hitting space. I don't know if it's exactly space or any jump button you have behind it, but it just works like that. And it works like that with pistols, but also like pretty much I think most of the weapons. Like also the shotgun also works. So it's a pretty deadly weapon. Right here I'm just hoping I won't get too much cop attention, because I've only had like one run when I had no cops here, so I'm not really hoping for that, because that's like extremely rare. And I'm just hoping that they don't screw me over. So I just hope they get stuck somewhere. Don't hit me, please, officer.
Freelegate donated $20. Ha 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 ha.
Okay. Oh, they crashed into the car. Perfect. The red dot on my radar is the car that's triggered. You can do kind of the problem with this car is it's heavy, so it brakes like a tank. If you just brake, you can do like a YOLO braking and hit that wall. But yeah, how about now? The good thing about this car is even though it's lacking the roof, if you flip this one, you don't really die, because the roof behind you is higher, I assume that's the reason, I don't know. So right here it's classic, you just honk to get them to move and go on the right side of the bridge. The bridge, the tunnel, or whatever the other one is. There's some crazy drifts right there. Right here, just for safety. Yeah, there is a cop car right there, so it's a good thing I chose that. I'm gonna do the classic backdoor strats with blocking the gate here and just using this door. On these screens you can actually walk, so it's like... Okay, so I screwed it up, but yeah, because you can actually move, and even your mouse and both your mouse and keyboard works. And for one other one, I have like a reference point for just keyboard, but right here I just wing it every time with my mouse also. Okay, right here we start our car, because Ralphie is gonna walk to the new car he's going to show us. So right here we just start our car. If you get into the car, start the engine, but the engine is still starting and you get out, then it's gonna start and you can leave the engine started, and then you can just enter the car and leave. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, the stealth mission in the mansion. Yeah, be sure you stay for that, because it's pretty funny in the speedrun. Oh, the bid war is actually 50-50. $10 for killing the dogs and $10 for saving the dogs. Thanks, Rolfie. Stealth, yeah, it's not too... I wanna spoil it. It's a great scope. guess you can clip a lot in stealth mission. You don't clip at all in that mission, sir. Punch Ralphie struts are so good. Oh yeah, because Ralphie actually walks in front of your car, so you can punch him, so he gets an aggro on you, so he runs faster. But it saves like, I don't know, half a second. But you know, if you punch him, you have everybody in the bar against you with weapons. So yeah, I wouldn't really recommend that if you're not a top tier runner and you're doing a run on the marathon, for example. Just, you know, for example. It's more than half a second, okay. It's a full second. No, it's different on the trip to the country in Fairplay. In Fairplay, I wouldn't say it's more than a second. I wouldn't say it's a second even, but in trip to the country, it probably saves. It probably saves more. Okay, right now we're just going to Salieri's warehouse to like secure a shipment of alcohol, because a friendly reminder, we're still in time. We're still in the time of. Can I speak today? We're still in the times of prohibition, so the alcohol is actually great business for the mob. So that's why we're doing it. And of course, this is the mission where it's gonna go easy and smoothly, and nothing is going to happen. We just have to be there. Cool, right? So cool, we don't have to do anything risky. I'm happy. Okay, can I just lose him now? Cause okay, getting out of my car should work. Yeah, it opens the gate. So it's a loading screen, a cutscene, then a loading screen, then the farm part. The storm in the background, and the rain, and the darkness, and the farm makes it so that, you know, it's really it's pretty creepy if you're like me and you don't really play horror games and you just like a bit of a thrill, then it's perfect. Because, you know, my high thrill tier is some scenes from Max Payne, for example, and I've heard people say like, you were scared of Max Payne? Are you insane? Well, nice rhymes, dude. But no, I don't really like horror games, so it's enough for me. This stuff is just enough for me. So if you're like me, then you may like this part of the game. I actually killed the shotgun guy with just one shot, which was pretty cool, actually. I need to shoot this guy, and then wait if one more comes after me, because he sometimes does. He didn't this time. Okay. So I'm just running back to Ralphie to tell him, to Polly, to tell him that, you know, the deal didn't go as planned, kinda, because our driver is dead, kinda. Our friend Sam is not here, and we don't really know where he is. Ralphie came to the mission, yeah, exactly. Prepare for the best what of the game. What? It's not about being scared, it's about gripped in the atmosphere. Yes, exactly. We ain't living without him. We ain't living without him. It's kinda like the opening scene of GTA Vice City when Sonny says, Tony Vercetti didn't know they would ever let him out. I can never say this in the normal, because it always sounds like, huh, Tommy Vercetti? No. And I can't do it properly, sorry. Okay, so right now this guy didn't come after us, so we just shoot him. We shoot this guy too. Hello? Please? Okay. I take the medkit just to be sure, but okay, I wasn't too slow about it, that's cool. Because if I was too slow about it, this guy would get triggered and he has a shotgun. So that would be have to like this. Yeah. I really want him to be passive completely, and just here's a little trick that doesn't really save any time, but it's cool. So that's a classic wall flip. These guys are not really ready to fight us yet, but I can just get a nice position on the stairs. Yeah. Why are you not dead yet? Okay. Hello? We have a pistol guy. What the hell? Okay, no. Sam died? Sam is the guy who's on top of the barn. He's not the partner that's with me here. Is Polly. If Polly died, that would be completely legitimate. But Sam died. Who is at the what? How is it even possible? I don't get it at all. But okay, whatever, game, whatever you say. Sunday, yeah, Sunday fun day. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. So, you know who's Sam? This is Sam. I have no clue how he could die, but whatever. That never happened before. Yeah, that's already 2. We've already got 2. That never happened before. I must go, my people need me. The guy just got launched into space and then Sam died. Like, incredible. Incredible. Yeah, so now we're supposed to just wait with Sam, but I don't really know how we're supposed to know this. Like, I just realized there was no, like, nobody says anything about it, but there are trucks coming here, like, there are cars coming here, and we have to kind of protect some, so I guess they would just enter the barn or whatever. But okay, these are cops, I think they're already like together with the other crime family, because everybody is against us, because why not? So right now, yeah, the cops and 2 more guys from the family. I know they have like a union later on, but I don't know if it's already started. I think so. Maybe the space guy shot him, but the space guy died, so I have no clue what happened there, but okay. Make a mark on the thing behind you. Yeah, I'm gonna do it after the run. Okay, right now we're in a car, but we're also on foot. The game doesn't know what to do, so if I hit the change camera button in the car, boom, Tommy just disappears. We cannot be shot right now, which is like perfect, because this mission used to be the RNG hell kind of. Okay, so right now those are 3 cars that are chasing us. You get the next car the moment you stop the one that's chasing you right now. And the thing is, the problem with this mission is that they're shooting you. You can either shoot them or try to blow up their car, and they can overtake you. And the moment they overtake you, you fail. So right now, you cannot get shot by them. So the only way to fail this mission is to kill yourself by shooting, like blowing up their car too much, or getting goodbye, or getting overtaken by them. Yeah, the 3rd car is gonna be pretty late. I hope I get it normally. It's not really the best pattern, but you know, like pattern. I just failed to kill the 2nd driver fast, or just blow up their car, whatever. If a car is in a distance, then you can blow it up safely and it won't really hurt you at all. So it's cool to it's just like this, I guess. Right now, no matter which car you used in the very beginning of the mission, you get the Bolt V8 to go back. Where's the game audio in Sweden? Yeah. Why is what, Jess CZ? That feeling when nobody had an extra pair of headphones. I have my own headphones, but I didn't know I needed to use them. Eben wasn't using any headphones yesterday, so I just assumed I don't need them. Well, I was practicing with my own headphones, and it was not that I'm well prepared, because I had my own keyboard, mouse, and my headphones, and my splits. Okay, the cops are kind of confused. I don't really. This car is kind of okay, so I don't really have to worry all that much about cops, as I would do with really slow cars. Okay, the thing is, the problem with the shooting part was not only the shooting part itself, but also you would pretty much always end up with low health, even if you didn't die. So I had a run where I hit a car here and died, because in this game, if you hit something in the car, then you still lose some amount of HP, up to, I don't know, 50 maybe. But that's just an assumption. You would have to hit something really hard to lose that much. favorite, yeah, Pitpo's favorite mission. If you look up Pitpo's PB, then his description is just the name of this mission, Omerta. Cause it's so good. Okay, this is one of the longer cutscenes in the game. It's like a, if you're fast, you can go to the toilet here, cause it's like 40 something seconds. You can simply mention extinct runs. Yeah. Exactly. Oh yeah, by the way, Vincenzo is a really good lad. There are two weapons in this game worth mentioning, I guess. The Colt 1911 is probably one of the best of the pistols, and Thompson 1928 is an absolute monster if it comes to normal weapons, because it's both an assault rifle and a sniper rifle, and it has just everything. But the problem is, you never, throughout the storyline, you never get a Thompson from Vincenzo. So you may think like, okay, so like his collection of weapons just lacks the Thompson, but no, everybody gets the Thompson aside from you, because Vincenzo is such a good lad. Okay, right now I just did a 360 there to make sure I spend enough time near Ralphie, and like kind of buffer my exit so I can exit like right away, because if you hit the trigger and Ralphie hasn't like stopped showing you how to open a car, then Tommy's gonna say like, I think Ralphie has something for me, and then the trigger is not gonna work the moment Ralphie stops showing you the car. You would have to wait like another 10 seconds or even enter it twice. I don't really remember right now, but it's pretty finicky. So right now it's Omerta, our main like the consigliere of the Dawn, which is like his right hand. I kind of sold us out and gave the account books to the police, so we're not trying to find him. With Biff, you only need to trigger him and it's fine. You can talk with him telepathically. For the rest of the conversation. The next, he only tells you that pretty much the only thing he tells you is that he doesn't know anything. So you have to go to Little Tony. What are those pillars in the middle of the road? Who designed the city? Magnum is better than 1911. Yeah, it just shoots worse. If you're so good at aiming that it's pure headshots for you, then yeah, I guess Magnum is better. But if you're just spraying all around, then if you're just spraying and praying, then Colt 1911 is a lot better. For this guy, we have to wait until he starts talking. Right now. Okay. This mission is ass. Yeah. I mean, the airport guys. Yesterday my game crashed, and then right after it crashed, I flipped the car. So that was pretty good. Okay, right now we should beat up a guy to get some information out of him, but it's faster to just shoot him once. Because the game only detects if he did him some damage, so it still works. And yeah, Tommy starts talking with him telepathically now. So Bluetooth was the thing. 1930s, you didn't know. And yeah, the old strat was to run him over, but I guess you would kill him a lot, so you know it's technically faster, but I don't think it's worth going for. And the thing with doing a drive-by in this game, the more
You okay, man? Nah, man. Like it says in the book, we are blessed and cursed.
Let's roll.
Like it says in the book, we are. Blessed and cursed. You okay, man? Nah, man. Hey, baby.
Big Smoke, it's me, Carl. Chill, chill.
CJ.
Go, go, go.
Like it says in the book, we are blessed and cursed. Oh, my dog! What's up? You picked the wrong house, fool! You okay, man? Nah, man. CJ.
How to explain it clearly? The more your line your line of the shot is parallel to your car, or like close to being parallel to the car, the better. Because if you just shoot like that, then it's most likely gonna hit, but the accuracy gets lower the more you like flick the camera and mess around with it. Do space program. I said to myself, if I get it sub 130 or close to it, I'll do space program. If I don't, I'll do it after the run. So yeah, stay tuned after the run. Because there is a really fun thing you can do with this. It's pretty glitchy, but I'll show it off after the run. Yeah, and the thing is called Lost Heaven Space Program. So you may just version of to like what it is actually. Okay, that cop was just standing here, there in the middle of the road. So okay, whatever. Yeah, the cop was turned around, so it doesn't matter. What you cannot see doesn't really matter, so it's fine.
Deploying flashbang.
Yeah, I just don't drink water all that much. Like I said, I hate water, so it's like the perfect solution. Okay, that turn is pretty weird there. I sometimes flip the car there, so especially if I try to go onto the grass to be a bit faster, but I intentionally use the asphalt here. You can just ram into this trigger, it doesn't matter. Okay, right now it's just don't get hit by the car forehead. And get that guy's thumb. Okay, not get that guy's Thompson, whatever. Or maybe. Okay. I usually want to kill that guy first because he has a Thompson, but we already have a Thompson. Okay, this guy and then this guy, and we're okay. We're done. NA aim. Exactly. It's more like PL aim. But whatever. 70 ammo for the Thompson. Okay, no guy here because sometimes there's a guy right in front of the door. One of them is gonna wait for me, so I think I just shot that one. Now I can just snipe the other maybe. Now I get this car. And this guy's really attached to his car because he's gonna try and take it away. Even though I've got a Thompson in my hand.
Goon.
100% accuracy, yeah, exactly. PL aim, yeah, it's a thing. Flat tires do not really matter all that much with this car. I just want to kill this guy. And I'm parking here because usually there's a guy with a Thompson around the corner, so I don't want to get memed right away. Like this one. But he was really low on health, so that was something. Now we just ran to Frank. Maybe pick up the Thompson? Okay. Okay, we good. If we don't kill this guy, he's gonna call for backup and some more cops are gonna come to the airport. Fun fact, what are you doing here? That never happened before. Okay, that's like a light that never happened before, but still. I don't think I've ever seen that guy there. But, so that's like 3. The thing is, if you don't kill that, yeah, okay, like I said, if you don't kill that guy, fun fact, what are you doing here? Yeah. If you don't kill that guy, some backup comes to the airport with like cops, And the thing is, this guy is treated like a casual pedestrian. He's not like the bad guy in the game's code. And on the German version, the censorship works so that you cannot kill pedestrians. So you cannot actually kill them. If you play on the German version, you essentially have to like deal with more cops, but you just don't deal with them and just run away, if I recall correctly. Hello. Sometimes with pop tires, this car is... Okay, this is the instance where pop tires in this car actually make it easier to drive it, because it's easier to make a 180 turn here. Because I don't know which tires are these, but if you know, you mostly just drive straight and then you need to do 2 180s, and it's easier to do it with some pop tires, but not always. But so it's rare, but it's possible to be for this truck to be easier to drive than with pop tires than without them. So just don't kill Frank's wife here. That would be pretty cool. Okay, now we just let Frank go instead of killing him, because yeah, Tommy doesn't really follow all of the mob's rules, as you can probably tell already. Wonder what's gonna happen to him for that. But we let Frank escape, and we just wanted the books. So the books are in the bank downtown, so we just have to get them and get back to the bar. Best is when you thonk Frank's wife with the bed of the truck. Yeah, I guess. Right now it's pretty funny that the weather changes back to the sunny day. It's completely different, but okay, whatever you say, game. It's actually pretty nice. So I think like a pretty important thing about Omerta. It used to be really softlock heavy for mostly one of the runners, because KD discovered like 5 softlocks in Omerta, completely different ones, completely in like different spots, and Omerta was just the worst mission for him, not because it was harder. Or okay, it's pretty hard sometimes, but or random, but that was not the reason. Just random softlocks that I've seen before were the reason. So one of them that's I think consistent is that if you enter the bank with the pistol wanted level, then you won't get out of it. But I'm not sure.
Back.
Start the engine now. Get away. Gotta get away. Get away. Nothing in this game is a bug. Agreed. Fine text programming.
Flashbang. Going flashbang.
As you can probably imagine already, the music changes with parts of the city, as you can see here. So Central Island has different music than Little Italy and so on and so on. And some parts of the game have their like specific music that triggers with the mission.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh, come on. Okay. So I'll just use the back door, I guess. I don't really know what I did to trigger them, but whatever. Doesn't really know why. No, I don't until I hear his voice. Okay. this. I'm gonna do a skip that's pretty deadly for Lambox. When he was testing, Lambox said that he dies 70% of the time, whereas it was the complete opposite for me. I would like get away 70% of the time. You just stand on the trigger here, but you have to still go to Vincenzo. But if you skip the cutscene after he started talking for some reason, you can just go here, trigger Vincenzo here, hit him, get away. If you're lucky, then you won't get shot by him even. The whole bar is against you, but the moment you get into the car, boom, there's the mission trigger. It saves like 40 seconds. The only outcome of that is that you don't get a weapon. But you know, I stopped using a weapon here before the skip was found, so it doesn't really make a difference to me. It doesn't really change anything to me. Only gave me a time save. Because at one point in this mission, you can either shoot some guys so they don't shoot your car, or run straight to the car and hope they don't shoot you and blow you up. And that's what I do every time. Apparently you can kill Ralphie without failing in some of the later missions. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? 70% of the time it works every time. Exactly. But fun fact, when Hoxie was running GTA 3 on the Polski Marathon, then there is a crash cam in GTA 3 that happens 25% of the time, and he had it 5 times in a row. So 30%, the risk of dying on 30% kind of makes me nervous here. When's delete warp? The one where you delete the game and you save like 3 hours because you didn't have to do a run. You can do it already if you have the game installed. Okay, don't kill Salvatore, because he's our safe cracker, and we're supposed to enter a prosecutor's villa and then steal his documents while he's not in the house. But the problem is he will come back and there will be some complications. But the way the mission goes in the speedrun is just completely like, okay, not completely different, but it's, let me tell you, just it's not a stealth mission. So if you want to see what that means, then just wait for like 2 more minutes, I guess. Curse number in magic 30% curse number in GTA. Oh yeah, because comics, the chance of getting a locked ambulance in GTA 3 is 30%, and comics got it 7 times in a row. Yeah, stealth mission is just the best in this run. Oh, and this hill is just really glitchy because the AI gets so much speed down. It's going really slow up the hill, but going down the hill they get such a boost they cannot really control it too much, and funny stuff happens. Especially on the like last turn of it, which is pretty hard. Okay, we're near the entrance to the house. And we're just gonna kindly ask Salvatore to open the door. It's like, hey safe cracker, can you open the lock? Like, no dude, that's not my expression here. Okay, guess we're not gonna come in then. Mission failed. Okay, right now I'm gonna hit my use button all the time and see what happens. So we're in our car in the mansion, and what is more, nobody expects us to be in the car, so nobody gives a damn we're here. See, like, we can see the guards. I can show you the guards here. They don't give a shit of what we're doing. We can listen to the conversation. Nobody gives a damn, because we're supposed to be on foot. If we're not, nobody cares. This is just like perfect. So right now we tell Salvatore to open the door quietly again, and we start our car just to make sure we make a quick escape afterwards, because the guys are gonna shoot us here and we're just gonna run to the car. So Salvatore, could you open the door really quietly? Yeah, okay. Yeah, cool story, Bob.
Let's go.
Good luck with that. It's completely dark on my screen, but okay, it's fine. I think it's fine. So yeah, we're just gonna run through the villa. Stealth mission, by the way.
Flashbang.
We hope Salvatore is behind us, and yeah, okay, he was. Right now I need to remember to pick up the documents, because if I don't, then I'm gonna get reminded leaving the villa. So it's really annoying to get stopped by the trigger, and
Flashbang.
then Tommy says like, I think I forgot something. I don't really know what that was, but yeah. Okay, Salvatore should be here, and it... Hello? Salvatore? Come on, dude, I don't see shit. Okay, he said that, Salvatore. Pray? Oh yeah, if he comes like after me, then he doesn't have to open the door again. Okay, I didn't get shot once. I don't think that's ever happened, but okay. But that's really good. So for a frame, you could see us both in the car and in the sunny weather for some reason, and then it's back to normal. The car spawns on the street. Excuse me, sir. Okay, let's go. Okay, right now we're just casually gonna get back, and if we're lucky, we can see somebody glitch on that right down here. I hope we do. Because yeah, all of the cars are supposed to make it to the top. We're just going super slow. Oh, we have potential candidates. There we go. Yeah, so they're gonna go just somewhere because the last turn is pretty hard, and they're not able to take it at the higher speed. So we're just gonna drop Salvatore home and then just go back to the bar.
Grenade out.
They're just having fun, yeah, exactly. Okay. Just sometimes just it doesn't want to work. I don't really know what's the perfect position you should have here. Never seen the trigger myself, but yeah. The goal here is kind of to have Salvatore go to the back of your car and not to the front, so you can move like 1/10 of a second earlier or something. But it's a minor time thing. Barely a time save at all, I guess. So right now we're just gonna use the Terranova bridge and get back, and yeah, right now I really don't wanna.
Deploying flashbang.
Yeah, famous last words. I really don't wanna put my car because the save state is really far away in this particular place. Like the game autosave, so you can't really lose more than, I don't know, 5 minutes, maybe a little more in some missions, but yeah, sometimes the gap is pretty annoying. Hello there, officer. Tome. That's how Ralphie says, like, starts half of his lines in the Czech version. Okay, that's it for visiting rich people. Now, Great Deal.
Flashbang.
Yeah, Great Deal is just a massive shootout. We're supposed to just pick up a load of booze after the farm thing didn't work, but it turns out really, It was supposed to be easy, by the way. Like, just like most of the missions in this game are said to be. So, you know, we just took weapons just in case, and when this happens. Hello? Yes. Okay, you can roll to reload faster, but you actually need to reload faster. But this guy normally has a shotgun, so I'll just shoot him. Safety. It's like GTA where every deal goes wrong. Exactly. I pick up 4 grenades because it's... Normally you pick up 3, but I have a safe strat that's probably gonna fail like 10 times to use here, so... Come on, dude. Come on. Yeah, the grenades are pretty powerful, so I just killed everybody else with the grenade. I'm gonna pick up a health pickup just to be sure I don't die. Because the last part is pretty deadly. So 84 should be fine. But yeah.
Be careful. Let's all make it home tonight.
Yeah, health, exactly. So right now there's a car downstairs and we're gonna use this, so we're just gonna throw a grenade there, hopefully. Then kill the guy that's going to throw a grenade here. Then snap both of these gentlemen. Hopefully, hello? Hello? Come on, dude, die. Thank you. And now maybe one quick grenade there. And if it all works out, come on. Yes. Okay. The moment you hear Bill's kick, that means all of the guys are dead. And if I manage to kill all of the ones that were there with just one grenade, then that's already really okay. Because they're hiding behind cars, they're really finicky and like hard to kill. So the easier I got them, the better, I guess. Now we just take the car, and the fun fact is we don't actually need that car, so we actually won't be using that car. And just because it has the damage meter, it's pretty slow, and the guys are going to chase me in it. So I mean, they would chase me in anything, but I'm gonna kill the ones that would be chasing me normally first, and then switch the car to theirs, because I can use whatever car I like as long as Polly is in it with me. So it's like, oh yeah, it's singing time also. It's a shit button. Can I just get a better one? No, okay. So I'm just gonna kill only one guy with the grenade or something. Right? Get 2 of them again. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna fail. Come on. Oh, black smoke, perfect. Okay. Yeah, just pretend it doesn't. Just pretend it's not happening. Okay. Yeah. Oh, perfect pattern actually. I'm gonna die on the perfect pattern, right? Shit. Or not. Okay. That feeling when it's not worth trying. It's worth trying as long as they're not gonna go after me. Okay, done. Let's go. And the story behind the song that's playing in the background is that if you run this game, you're supposed to, and you have a microphone on your stream, then you're supposed to sing it, or else your run is not verified because memes. But I kinda cheated in that system by just turning off the game's music and playing my own music in the background. Some speedrun techniques you think crates mission exist or not, of course, and it's pretty awesome, but it's also pretty random for me, so let's see how that goes, I guess. A few minutes, I guess. Wait, is this a legit rule? Pitfall, please. Please. Please, not a memer like you, like... What? I know you are capable of this. Okay. So right now we don't really care about much. Normally you would care about the damage done to your car. You would care about... Whoa, one HP, everybody. So never mind. I almost died there. I forgot I'm low on HP, so I actually have to care about the damage because it's straight my HP. So it's one more than I need, but still. Monka S. Monka S. Big Monka S. Okay, whatever, dude. You turn you over to the cops. Pump your body away. You run your mouth and I run my business, brother. Oh, one more than you need. Oh, why? Whoa. No, so it's perfectly the amount you need. Bon Appetit is one of the most random missions ever, and it's just super annoying. So right here we're supposed to just give a lift to the Don because he's gonna go eat lunch soon, and his you know, it's all gonna go smooth and easy. And if you have a weapon, then that's just for safety, but you're not gonna use it. Get it? But you know, this is actually a reference. So let me just say to all of you who watched The Godfather and remember the plot pretty well, the Don's bodyguard just called in sick. So you can just imagine what's gonna happen, I guess. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, it's a nice Sunday and stuff. Right here, we don't want cops, because normally, as you could probably see, if I have this faded handcuff state, that means they want to the police want to arrest me, but they don't really see me. So when I get out of the car, then there is the faded confused policeman, and I can trigger some cutscenes. If I trigger the next cutscene, if I go into the next trigger with that confused policeman icon, then the game is pretty likely to crash. So it's better to just avoid cops in general on this mission. There were some oranges. Yeah, maybe there were some oranges on the pizza, who knows. Okay. Okay, right here it's the restaurant, and surprise, surprise, we get an ambush. So right now we just use the back door. Just go here. This guy has a Thompson, so we just used the rapid fire glitch on him. He only fired one shot. Just to be sure I do this, because I know there are people behind the door, and even if there are not, this can happen also, and I can get just demolished by the... You know, I don't really care about Thompsons, because they're not gonna hit me with every shot. And it's not all that important, but I just go down if somebody hits me with a shotgun from like 5 meters, so it's just annoying. I need a Thompson now. Oh, this is stupid. What? Hello, buddy. Hello. Hello, man. I'm here, dude. Yeah, I see where he is, but yeah, but nice. At least I know the guy there is dead, right? That's something. SpaceX experiment, exactly. Another guy going just through the, you know, thinking that floor doesn't really exist, whatever. Nice. Okay, cool. I'm gonna pick up some more. Thompson. That's what I'm gonna need it. And then it's just we're driving to the. Has this happened before? Floor is only a suggestion, so that's 4 already, I think. We're at 4 of that never happened before. I'm actually glad so much funny stuff is happening during this run. Okay, oops. Dum 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 dum. The music is really good if you don't hear it. If you don't hear it too often, if you play this game for like, you know, 20 hours straight in one weekend, and then it gets kind of boring. So that's why I don't really play with the music normally, because it just got boring at some point. Like, it doesn't really matter here, so I shouldn't have even slowed down, because it wasn't really necessary. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, some bangers in the soundtrack right there. Hello, 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 hello. Please. Dum 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 dum. Right here, I kind of slow down because I don't want to go this place. I didn't know if you saw that, but I actually reloaded my Thompson in the car, and Tommy didn't get his hands off the wheel. I don't know how you do it, but I think it may be pretty difficult, like, to reload your Thompson without using your hands. Oh, I think I would like to see that, but whatever. About this Godfather reference is that the bodyguard is a traitor, so it's like the same as the Godfather. But on the other hand, the traitor's name here, the bodyguard's name is Carlo, and Carlo is another traitor from the Godfather. So it's like a double reference. I didn't get him from the balcony, which is kind of bullshit, but okay, whatever. Oh, come on! I'm not. And I'm trying. Okay, finally. Why old struts? Because I can... Whatever I do, I cannot clip back from there. So I didn't want to risk it. It's just completely random for me. Plus, it doesn't save all that much time. The bodyguard is a traitor. Yeah, it's a traitor. Whatever, my pronunciation is sometimes equal. You clip to the doll, not the wall, but yeah, but it still doesn't really work. Okay, this mission is one of the shortest in the game, and it doesn't really want us to be. The game just gets in our way all the time here, because you have to wait for Ralphie not only to show you how to open the car, but to sit back on the box for some reason. And then the trigger may work, okay. And then after the trigger, your car is... your engine has stopped for some reason.
I'm throwing a grenade! Throwing smoke!
Happy Birthday is all about that has his birthday on a steamboat. and we're just gonna enter the steamboat, and theoretically we're supposed to get the gun from the toilet, but then again one of the guys tells us to clean the toilet, and if you want you can actually clean it, which I've never done casually because I didn't know it matters. Like, you're just gonna grab the gun and kill the guy, why even clean that toilet? But it's possible apparently. So but in the speedrun you use a totally different technique, and I'll just show it off in a second. You don't use that, you use a proper technique, but I'll just show it in a second. Friendly reminder that the bid war is actually 50-50. So it's $10 for save the dogs and $10 for kill the dogs. Wink wink. So right now we're supposed to get dressed as a, forgot the word, the guy on the boat. When you see the moment you see Tommy's new clothes, and you know what I'm talking about. I just forgot the word. The thing is, what we're gonna do is sailor, exactly, sailor. Okay, right now we skip the cutscene. We punch the waiter to start the riot. The riot makes it so that the politician will be closer to the door. This guy got kind of triggered at us, and it's pretty understandable. Like causing a riot on my ship, not on my watch, buddy. And right now we can just punch the politician through the door, just because you can punch people through doors in this game. And the moment he dies is the moment we're done, pretty much. But the other guy won't leave us alone. Okay, escape. So that's pretty much it. You don't have to do anything else. You just have to escape now. Yeah, boy. Completely normal. Yeah. Oh, this may fail. I've got a cool setup for this mission, for the beginning of this mission, but the amazing getting drunk effect. Oh, you can get drunk there, right? I completely forgot about that. Whoops. I need to be... No, Polly, don't do that, please, don't do it. Okay, we're good. So just come here, but the trick is you don't trigger Vincenzo. You wait for Polly to do so. And it's gonna help us a bit. So now you just spam Polly, and he starts talking to Ralph, who's standing like there. And they start talking telepathically. I have to be here pretty close to actually make him show me how to open the car. And Polly speaking to Ralphie telepathically only works if he's the one to trigger Vincenzo. Even though you have to wait for him to come upstairs instead of warping him by triggering Vincenzo yourself, it's still faster. I kinda goofed it here, but whatever. No, it's okay. Polly was still running to me, so I don't think I lost time because of waiting for Ralphie to finish. Okay. So this is You Lucky Bastard, and this is like pretty much, this mission can be summed up in like fourth time makes the charm, because it's gonna be four tries at killing a guy, and the fourth one is gonna be successful. Spoiler alert. With the first one, we don't want cops onto us, really. This saves about 6 seconds, I think. I was surprised this saves anything, but yeah. But it's more like cool looking than actually super fast. But hey, it saves time, okay?
It's easy. We kill them, and then we go home.
So you just make a telephone and you want to contact Sergio that's supposed to be in the restaurant, but there's only a guy there who says like Sergio is not here, and then Polly starts shooting him because you know, fat fingers and stuff. And yeah. Now you have to run away from these guys, and maybe also police, but I really want to lose these guys because I don't want to fight them. Polly has a Tommy gun, but I only have pistols, so it's just annoying. Okay, they hit something. I think they hit something pretty badly. Yeah, I don't know either, Jess.
Lantern.
I wasn't really looking even. Okay, the first part, yeah, second part, we're supposed to bomb his car. Plot twist, the car is not going to be used by Sergio, but his girlfriend is gonna use it, and then she will blow up.
Terrorists win.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Kids, if a policeman wants to give you a ticket, just kill the guy. Okay, not like this, but like properly. Hello? Yes, exactly. Yeah, just, you know, don't do it in real life. I was joking. Excuse me. But, yeah, if you hit a policeman in this game and you kill him, then you get a wanted level for like a frame and then it goes away. Why am I spoiling stuff? Because it's gonna happen in like 2 minutes, so I would rather explain it earlier. When I'm already driving somewhere, right? No, your family-friendly values. Yeah, after the car blows up, Tommy says like, "Wow, that's one hot dame." That's super realistic that he would say that after he killed a woman accidentally, right? Like, completely. But yeah, whatever, he does.
Move it. Grenade.
Okay. So we just have to go here and wait for 40 seconds until the guy finishes his smoke. You can actually avoid waiting. Technically, but not without mods. But if we found a way to move very quickly in a very short period of time, then that would be actually possible. Because if you go to the car and actually try to trigger the bomb, and the guy gets mad at you, then if you run away really fast, by really fast I mean mega jump to the end of the street or something, and then go back, then you can plant the bomb immediately, if I remember it right. But that's not possible in like any current setup. Yeah, the gay, obviously. Oh wait, what am I doing? Okay, whoa. Still worked. Okay, cool. Isn't this like faster even? Because normally you run down the street and it takes quite some distance to get it. But that was pretty quick actually. The moment I got into the car, it actually worked. We maybe want to time that? New speak tag discovered. Yep, if it saves anything, then probably like half a second. It's a timer, you don't need to run anywhere. Okay, makes sense. Never knew that. I thought there was a run away. You needed to be in a certain distance or something. Yeah, what the fuck, Booker? Okay, never mind then. Okay, it's pretty important not to have cops here. That's why I have cops here. Because I'm just a really good gamer. Spreading misinformation at the marathon. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Instantly banned. Exactly. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna take it slow now. I'm just gonna take it slow until the end of here. Those men in black, that's them. Now we just run away. And it's faster to turn than to reverse, so we're just gonna do that. And we just want to get rid of those guys. And the bridge ahead of us may be down. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, nice. So like, good RNG. Because it's faster to go through this bridge. Nice. Okay. Okay, but like getting the return to Salieri's message seems like it means that we lost them, and the music changes immediately. So that would be, you know, if I don't flip now or something, then that would be the third part of Lucky Buster. Alright, that's the end of the third part. In this part, Tommy was just a driver, but Polly's gun didn't work. So right now, they hired professionals to help us out, and we are only as protection here. And the professionals also failed, so now we have to chase Sergio just because. Because the professionals' great plan was to just push him onto the rail tracks and hit him with a train. Problem was, his driver was pretty much, I don't know, there, and just knew what to do, and Sergio screamed at him pretty fast to just go, and you know, so they just escaped the rails, the tracks, and then the killers got hit by the train instead. So like, yeah, cool story. Professionals doing their job. Thank you for boosting me, officer. So you just chase him with a much slower car, but it doesn't really matter because you're gonna get him anyway. if we just don't crash at everything and you, and well, he doesn't crash on anything.